Hello, everyone. Um, so hope everybody had a good day. It was live outside today. It was cool. Um, Trade General reporting to you live from the Profit Rock. This is our 39th episode of Tonight's Show. So tonight's discussion will be about women. That's all Colfax talking about now is women, huh? Women. So what I'm going to do is keep speaking on them. Every time. I don't know how I'm doing that. So, but a certain type of woman, y'all, okay? This is a certain type of woman I'm speaking about for tonight's episode on the Tonight Show. So, all my women, before I start talking, you're going to see this on YouTube. You guys already know. Listen close. My thing ain't bad. You know that? So, now, what I'm speaking about, not the one that in your mind you would accuse of. Now, guys, this is the woman I'm talking about. Listen close. The woman that you would accuse of being having a mild feminist syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever notice that every time you come across the woman with nothing to prove, also known as the strong woman, you know what I'm saying? With something to prove, whenever you try to remind them of what women are naturally or of what women like to do, they seem to get offended at times, and it's kind of building up where it's like men are becoming confused. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's in this direction right now. If you ask me, it's a known fact. Women work better from home, than men. Matter of fact, out of 250 million people, every 250 million people, 150 million would rather stay at home. And I'm talking about women, y'all. So what I'm saying is I researched this stuff before I hop in. You see that gun right there? Put that joint down. That's for the summer. Stop that, Nike. So what I'm saying is, I'll be honest. I think like the feminism shit in America right now has made women more miserable. And based on the fact that women become more miserable off of that, they're gonna get out here like we are. They're gonna think like we do on certain instances, which is a problem. In my opinion, all the shows, now just listen to me clear, whoever's watching now, whoever is, just listen clear, ladies. And this is in my opinion. All the shows with desperate housewives and basketball wives and love hip hop wives and all that, all or most of it, or the wife shows have died off or they're not trending right now. That's because a lot of women aren't trying to be at home anymore on that wife shit. You see what I'm saying? If you ask me, women were getting more light when they were competing for dishes and meals and recipes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when them shows were trendy. That's when the shows were trendy, because at that point they were competing against each other instead of us. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can check and do the research. Like, most of them wide, there's a couple on here and all that shit. But nah, most of them shows is dying off, because the housewife thing is like, females is like, housewife, oh, I could do this. I got my own business. There's more women with their own small business than men. That's a motherfucker up. So, and this is because women are convinced that the more successful they are, the more successful the man has to be. And the more better that they look and feel, then the better you gotta look and feel. You see what I'm saying? But where the woman I'm speaking of fails to realize is, this type of woman, we don't like them for the same reason you like us. You see what I'm saying? That's not, men work totally different, ladies. So you got to understand that. So a lot of that shit they be having pent up, it be their passion, it be their potential. And a lot of the men that a lot of these women are cohesive with, they don't match up right. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like you're forcing something inside of a peg that don't fit. And that tears us away. In the black communities, in every community, black people are gonna always reach out on the black community first, but we care about other communities and stuff like that too. So, and this is what I'm saying. Why you think right when you turn on the internet, y'all, first thing you see is girls fighting girls now, or girls spaz out relationships and doing all types of shit, losing their minds. If you really look at it, the only men doing bad online is men that are like protesting against, like, I guess whitey or whatever, or black on black crime. That's the only time. No. Don't call while I'm streaming. No, don't call while I'm streaming. So the only really online, I swear, you look, you see all the girls, like you see all the under relationships. It's tripping out with the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't see dudes tweaking out on the chicks like that, except the dudes is now. Dudes are like, hey, man, that's what you've been tripping for. Hey, this is my new girl. You know what I'm saying? It's resorted to that now. So you got to be careful of how you react if you really want a man or you really want whatever the situation is. Now, this is damn, stop. So I'm streaming. Damn, my bad, y'all. Fuck, my motherfuckers would get, I'm popular all of a sudden on the stream. So, oh gosh, men, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the thing. Men are like women so they can comfort y'all. So we can comfort y'all and protect y'all and we can feel like a protector to you. Even on a state of alpha maleism, right? But women are out here trying to compete with dudes and be like us and thinking we want the sluts. No, we don't want the slutty bitches. Don't. Why you guys all think we want sluts? Like, that's so out there. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we know that's not what we want. Why you think right when you turn on the internet, like I said, you see a whole bunch of slutty stuff on women too. So it's like, it's not that's not what it's supposed to be, y'all. So you gotta think at that point, they're in a miserable stage, if you ask me. If you look, like I said, after all the stuff with the chicks online and why black men this and that, you gotta think that's why men right now are so on their purpose away from these certain type of women, because certain men are chasing their little dreams, entitlements, and wishes and destinies, and these women are hitting the wall, dog, like hitting fast. Bow! And based off the fact that the women are hitting the wall from stuff that they didn't, you know, one or two achievements in romance with a woman will send them to the wall, dog. Bam! You know what I'm saying? One or two shutdowns for a man, shit, I think our dick get harder. We like, fuck that, now I got to go in. You see what I'm saying? So there's a big difference with things. Women, you guys got to slow down and understand that. Men, we either got to speed up with them or slow the fuck down more so we can see what they're doing to slow down. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful. Be smart, be careful, be cautious, because a lot of these women suffer from depression and stress from wanting to prove so much to a man. It becomes a job to them. You know what I'm saying? I believe that isn't fit for them, to be honest. This certain stuff that I'm saying, it's not fit for these certain women because they're refusing to listen. Nothing gets done if you don't listen when it's more than one person in that circle. We all know this. So a lot of the women that I'm saying have this mild feminist syndrome. Not listening to the man is the number one thing on the fucking list. So of course a man's gonna be confused trying to have either build a relationship or a marriage or anything with this type of woman. You see what I'm saying? So, and now this caught me. So I read a comment that said, and I quote this. Something close to this is what it said. The darkness of the Antichrist is covering the world. We are literally accepting everything that is not of God. Right? So I thought about that and I'm like, okay, and like that's been going on. Don't use that necessarily right now for this of why the men and women, we haven't become more mentally cohesive with each other. That's not going to work. I'm not going to. So after I read that, I'd shoot that off. So look, I want to mention something I seen about an interview that Lil Durk said on $1 Million Worth of Game. It was on India Royale. You know, his fiance, baby mama, and he mentioned how she knocked him. I'm saying she knocked him, and the main thing he touched on was how old girl is so real. Someone thinks she's real. She ain't a hoe, and her body count's low, right? That's that new age. That's that shit that these young niggas body count. If anything, you don't got no body count. You don't got that many niggas. That don't mean two pieces of shit to me. I need you to have a body or two. Are you clean? And are you ready to make everything that I'm saying from out my dreams turn into real things? Other than that, I'm going to dish it right back at you the same way I just pitched it. So what he did, now I speak on Lil Durk because I like how he moves. But this is the big part to me. He mentioned, you know what I'm saying, one of the, like I say, he mentioned those things, but now as far as what Durk's talking about, he's absolutely right. Period. A lot of people look at him like this and like that, and like he's on some beta. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Number one, with your woman, you got to research on her. Period. You got to check her background. See, he gained value in his based on the fact that he's protecting his legacy that he's building. You see what I'm saying? A lot of guys don't do their research on women until you either find out you're being played or you feel she's getting over on you or you see she don't like you. Then when it's too late, she already sick of you. Then you're researching, and the reason most don't check her out from the beginning is because you're doing the opposite of what Lil Durk's doing. You didn't do your research. You didn't check her background. You didn't do this. So I say he's moving all right. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, because he's on his purpose and he's creating a legacy through everything that he's doing, he did his homework. You see what I'm saying? On the woman. So Lil Durk is my perfect example in a way on the woman, this certain type of woman, because he really dodged that certain type. So you niggas kind of listen to Lil Durk a little more, if you ask me. Like he said, he did a body count and all that, whatever he did. But bitch, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm South End. Bitch, I need to see your body count, and I need you to be truthful. See, that's how I remove. I want to know you've been with Nate, Late, Jake, Great, Fate, everything. I want to know it all. Man, I'm not about to sit here and judge you off that, but I'm gonna judge your monkey mouth ass if the opposite happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, niggas, Burt and Hit and Henry, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have known all that from the beginning, and then pure. You know what I'm talking about? So you guys have a good night. This is Kofax19. This is the 39th episode of the Tonight Show. I kind of touched up on a couple things about women, certain type of women. Remember, I'm here to help good guys that are being done wrong by bad women. Until later on, fellas. Ciao.